Scorpio, welcome to your in-depth reading for yours and theirs. Yours and theirs is an energy read between yourself and someone else. So, like always, take it resonates, leave it does not. Reverse those energies as you see fit, more so with yours and theirs, as energy exchange and interchange is real, rapid, and fluid. Having said that, your person may not be a significant other, spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, lover in the reading. It could be a family member or friend, okay? So, going back to that central point, take it resonates, leave it does not. But yes, of course, it could be someone of significance too, but just a FYI. All right? All right, let's get cracking. Oh, by the way, I might have to cut. We're running a little bit late today, and I am needed. Well, I needed to do some chauffeuring. But, of course, wherever it stops, it will pick up later. All right? But just FYI. There might be a break in your message. What's going on? Show me, Scorpio. 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 Okay. We're going to start with your side of the board, but as I explained in that intro, reverse those energies as you see fit. What's going on? Oh, for goodness. 5 of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Ace of Swords. Yeah, okay. 6 of Pentacles, I'm sorry. King of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, that's interesting. Well, I'm glad to see that your intelligence and your intuition are side by side. You are doing your best to learn about a particular break here. Really feel your way around it and understand it intellectually as well. 6 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Well, that's heavy earth right there, so just FYI. No. But either this person is working or advocating their way towards a new opportunity, or it could be a renewal coin in context to you, or pentacle, I should say. Okay? Don't know what that's about yet. Let's keep going. All right. The Ace of Pentacles, the Lovers, 8 of Cups. Okay. Overview, 9 of Pentacles. Well, I would say the complexity had to show up at some point. Okay. Yeah. But here's the good news. There's more 3D here, which is good. It's really hard to anchor the Lovers sometimes because it is so terribly complex at the spiritual, emotional, sexual, mental, all that stuff. So if I can anchor it a little more, there's more of a shot. Instead of it just being a vague theory connection, it could actually do some work in reality. So that's good news. Between the two of you, you're both showing me a lot of reality. You have an appreciation for it as well. 9 of Pentacles, you are an independent, can-do Scorpio. You know how to stand on your own 2 feet. You know how to create your own gardens and then also luxuriate in them as well. Very nice. You grew it. You get to keep it. You get to say. I love that. They're showing me a kind of similar character and or disposition, at least in terms of the material world. It's shown up very strongly. And between the two of you, 8 of Pentacles, the Lovers, as this connection is quite strong, you two can actually complete quite a lot in each other's connection, proximity, and appreciation at 3D level. You two are highly compatible in many respects. You both have that stamp of we get things done. Yeah. We make things happen. I work hard, they work hard. And we put our combined powers together. Ooh. Look at that. But there's an 8 of Cups here. Emotional detachment from this. Not feeling it for at least one person. Will it stay that way? I don't know. Let's clarify. You opened up with the 9 of Pentacles. We're going to start right there. Let's see that 9 of Pentacles, please. Let's see that 9 of Pentacles. What's going on? Page of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, and the 4 of Cups. Okay. You moved away from investing poorly. I'm sorry, let me back up. You moved away from investing in poor emotional constructs. You're saying if it doesn't make me happy, I won't do it. That's it. That's all you seem to... That's a very strong principle for the Scorpio I'm looking at. If it makes me unhappy, I won't participate. So you know yourself very well. It's like, if it upsets me, if it's not on the same page, Four of Cups, if it's a bunch of emotional upsetness and nonsense and lethargy and detachment and no one here is really satisfied, I'm not going to invest in it. And you're saying that's one of the things that overall has lended to your sense of personal success, stability, and growth, is that you don't bother making investments in stuff that don't mean anything to you. If it feels bad, then it probably is. That's what you're showing me. So you're like, I don't mess around with that. That's low-level nonsense. We don't do that. It has to have some level of significance to you for you to invest in it. And you're like, if that's the truth, then it should, by all rights, make me grow and prosper. So if it doesn't have that criteria, we sail away from that nonsense on our little boat. We don't do that. So you're saying one of the things that has made you personally successful is that you only do or invest in what feels right. Anything that makes you feel bad, or you get the hint or the flavor notes that it might do, like, no. It's not worth my time or experience to be upset about this, so no. Maybe that's right for you. It's not right for me, though. So you're like, I'm all about my personal success and growth, right? And anything that runs contrary to that, you don't do it. Well, I like that. That's a very simple declarative. I get you. I do get it. I understand. You know, there's some things that are worth doing, and there's other things that aren't worth doing at all. Things do have a tendency to fall into those criteria, especially when you're water-oriented, you know. It's not like, does that look like a good investment? It's more like, yeah, but does this lend to my success, though? Because I feel like it may not. So, yeah, we're not going to do that. All right, Five of Pentacles. Does this build me up, or is it going to let me down? That kind of thing. Let's see that Five of Pentacles, please. Not quite sure how that's relevant, but it's going to come into play. Let's see that Five of Pentacles, please. Some of that Five of Pentacles. Just you know what? We'll get there. We'll get there. I already started asking questions like, you know what? We'll get there. Five of Pentacles. Show me that Five of Pentacles. What's up? Yeah. Nine of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles. The Sun. You know? Despite whatever disappointments you may have experienced in terms of abandonment, breakage, you actually still hope for yourself. You have a beautiful sense of wish fulfillment. Again, it's at the individual level. 9 here, 9 there. Nine of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, the Sun. It's like, despite whatever difficulties there have been, whatever it is that you have had to leave behind or has left you behind. Okay, again, this is more of a general reflection of where you are, and it's quite positive. You're saying you would still hope for yourself. And a brand new opportunity that is a form of wish fulfillment for you, because you're saying, I know I love myself. Because I know I love myself, I would give myself a new opportunity. I would say yes to a new opportunity, as long as it's, the only condition here is that it's real. Okay? Ace of Pentacles is the real. And also, P.S., it makes me happy. Yes. You're like, that's it. It's like, is it so much to want to be happy? No. If you showed me one truth for you, the opposite will also be true. So you already said you don't invest in stuff that you think will make you upset, unhappy, or is just no point. So this is what you would invest in. This is what you would say yes to. You're saying, I would say yes to wish fulfillment. Whatever the histories are, those particular histories, the Five of Pentacles, whatever that experience is, you're like, I can leave that behind. Whatever I've had to break from in the past, or had to break from me in the past, you're like, that doesn't make no never mind for my future. I will continue to love myself to the best of my abilities. And what I understand for me constitutes happiness wrapped in the package of real deal. You're like, I'll say yes to that. I'll say yes to it. So long as it's a real opportunity. And it's a happy one. Yeah. I'll say yes to that. You're like, breakages are not going to hold me back. I still know what's right for me at the end of the day. Okay. Very good. I'm glad. You have a very clear perspective for you. Wish fulfillment of thyself, what it is that you will say yes to, and what it is you will not say yes to, excuse me. It's a long day. It's a long day. Let's put it that way. All right, let's see. The High Priestess, please. Show me the High Priestess. Show me your intuition. You say you'd say yes to the right offer. I believe you. And it's sizable. It's sizable too. Visible to you, makes sense to you. Is a form of self-love and happiness. Okay. Let's see that High Priestess. Your intuition. What are we feeling? The World, Two of Swords, and the Knights of Cups. Okay, a very strong criteria here for which you will accept that ace. You're saying if you received any mixed emotionality, you will not accept it. Again, I'm looking at a Scorpio here with very strong criteria, so excuse me, that means you know yourself. Good. I mean, you're not some Scorpio off the block. You've learned a couple things, you've been through a couple things, and you're saying these are the conditions for which I will accept a new entry. It has to be happy, a form of wish fulfillment based on the fact that I love myself, that I would accept this. It has to feel good. It has to be good. And then also, intuitively, you feel that you need to reject any advancements that are mixed signals. I agree with you. I 1000% agree with you, because that's me as well. If the emotional expression here is confused, it doesn't know where it stands, it doesn't know what it feels, you don't need to bother with it. You already have an answer, okay? You already have an answer. You can save yourself unnecessary investment, inquiry, or even curiosity. If someone doesn't know that they're open, mixed signals mean no. I mean, that's it. That's it. You know? Someone's trying to show romantic energy, vulnerability, but it's not consistent or it's still not clear. You won't mess around with it. So again, right over here in your realistic opening, I don't make any investments that might potentially make me unhappy. Rule number 1. I don't make any emotional investments if intuitively I feel that that emotional expression is not straightforward, either from the outside person or from yourself. So that includes you too. Everything begins with the self. So if you're unclear about your emotional expression outwards, don't. If you have mixed feelings towards someone else, don't. If you get the hint or indication that they have mixed feelings, they're trying to express something, but they don't know what it is, or I have some feeling, but it's not like that, or, you know, I'm not looking to be in a relationship, then you don't need to be talking to me, because you're not really open to the experience. You just want to feel something, but you're not actually open towards it either. People who are looking to feel something, they got stuff they need to work through that has nothing to do with you. They don't want the full experience. They want to get close to it to see if they can open up towards it. That's their own stuff. So that's why you have your own particular criteria. I won't mess around with it. Intuitively, you feel this. Okay? Ace of Swords, your particular truth. So once more, I'm very happy to see your intuition and your truth working side by side. These two work very well together. So may it be. May it be. You're saying you know what the real deal is. Well, somebody over here is sporting a big old Ace of Pentacles. So I want to get past your criteria, because that's what I'm looking at this point. I'm looking at your criteria. To have a them or they in your life, it's like we got to get past Scorpio's criteria first. Yeah. Well, no, it's not about passing that criteria so much as is it real, though? Because it either is or it isn't, ladies and gentlemen. That's the truth of it. Okay. So if you feel that someone's emotionally wishy-washy, full of shit, a bullshitter, inconsistent, flaky, they're expressing something but not enough to convince you, dead. That's a dead duck. All right? Don't mess around with dead ducks. If it looks like a bad investment and it feels like one, probably is. Don't mess around with it. All right, very strong criteria. Let's see the Ace of Swords. But I like this, but despite breakage, it's Christina. Yeah, no, I totally believe in a strong new beginning. Absolutely. Yeah. I like it. You weren't bullshitting. You do know yourself really well. Good job. 5 of Wands, the Chariot, the 8 of Swords. Again, in case there's any confusion, you're saying if there's any conflict about moving forward, it's out. If moving forward isn't questioned at all, 8 of Swords, it's out. Ace of Swords. Well, I'll tell you this. You know what you want. You want the emotional expression, therefore the direction, to be honest, authentic, and have somewhere to go. If you're saying if it's a constant uphill battle, you'll cut it. If someone doesn't know what they're doing or where they're going, if they're like, well, I'm in my car, but I don't know where I'm going, you're like, oh, that sounds like you a problem. May I recommend you get GPS? As for me, I will not be joining you in that vehicle. But you do that. You figure your own space out. Just don't expect me to go with you and your very confusing adventure where you're not clear about what you're doing or why you're doing it. Other than that, good luck to you. You have very strong criteria. I like it. I admire you for it. So you chose to learn from past breakages very distinctly about what does work for you and what don't. Your intuition's on point. Your intelligence on this subject is on point. You're like, this is what I won't mess around with. I don't even see you entertaining it, nor should you. You're saying you will cut it. And you have a very strong criteria here for emotional consistency. Okay, if you're just trying to feel the waters out, you can feel the waters out with someone else. I want to connect to someone who actually knows what they're doing. Thank you. They know what they want to feel, like you do. They know what they want to experience, like you do. So if there's any confusion about why someone's showing up, and it's a constant uphill struggle for someone to understand what the direction is, their heart space, what it wants or it's doing, you're like, well, that works for some, but that doesn't work for me. Be clear or go away. Okay. Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't throw down the Emperor, the Empress on me, because it's just so distinct. It is so distinct. I'm having fun with it because I get it in my own way, but to see it so blunt like that, it's like, am I like that? It's weird. It's one thing when you're operating by it, but then when you see it so bluntly, it's like, geez. Huh. But I'm also saying, I'm like, well, I think, I don't disagree with it. You have rules and regulation and practices in place. You're listening to yourself. I can't say that you're not. You're intelligent. And this is all based on a Five of Pentacles. So you learned a lot from past breakages. I'll tell you that. Okay. Let's jump on over to this person. Where are we? Yeah. All right. I'm starting Ace of Pentacles. I'm wondering how much of a chance it has. Because they look square. They look resourceful. They look solid, right? Six of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. They look solid. They look legit. Let's take a look. Scorpio just got their monocle out. Oh, really? Let's say that. Woo! A strong will you have, but I have to say it's because you know it works for you. It keeps you safe. You have standards. You can't say you don't. And I say it all the time to guys, don't compromise your standards because you end up compromising yourself. 1,000%. You learn that once, you don't learn it twice. Six of Pentacles. Let's say that Six of Pentacles. Let's say that Six of Pentacles. Sometimes it takes one really good break for all the lessons to take effect. Yes, you just heard my tummy. I'm hungry. All right. Six of Pentacles. Two of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Eight of Cups. Well, this person's highly practical. Good. They have a strong sense of balance back and forth. But there's something about that decision-making in the day-to-day that puts this person to a place of Eight of Cups. I don't know how deeply the Eight of Cups goes. They can sort things out, get things done. No problem. Decisions, boom. Decisions, boom. Criteria, boom. Meeting things, boundaries, contracts, whatever. Day-to-day activities, this person's on point. They're a little too good at it. I'm seeing them emotionally disconnected from the experience of their everyday life. I'm not saying how it's connected to you yet. Just overall what they personally experience as a person. So it doesn't seem to be connected to you right now. It's almost like they're a little too immersed in their 3D world. It puts them in a position constantly of maintaining balances, and they're quite good at it. They're quite good at it, very good. They have their own particular stamp that says, this is what I do. This is how I make decisions. This is how I balance up. But it puts them in a kind of a emotional absence, if you will. Okay? Ongoing constructs like this that you get used to, yeah, you can check out emotionally, sure. Still don't know what that has to do with you yet. Let's see that King of Pentacles. Sometimes our feelings absolutely get lost in translation in the day-to-day tedium, except this person associates it with responsibility. Let's see that King of Pentacles, please. Let's see that King of Pentacles. Let's see that King of Pentacles. Let's see that King of Pentacles. Six of Wands, Page of Wands, the Lovers. Oh, but they feel a little bit better when they're around you. A lot. Okay, there's the Lovers. So we know who this person is. Okay. Yeah. Well, I wasn't quite sure where you were going to take me on this little venture. It's like, are you going for new? What are we doing here? And you're like, oh no, I'm open. I am. Just mind my criteria and we'll be fine. So this person's, it's a strong Lovers connection here. They're attached to it. So are you. We'll get there. They feel very different with you, around you. They still feel like themselves. King of Pentacles, okay, King and Queen. This is good. Someone who is resourceful, practical, reliable, absolutely. But the idea is their most highly developed self seems to get very provoked in that Lover's connection with you. But here's what's interesting. It looks like it's entry. It's an entry feeling. I see their background noise, the day-to-day tedium, and that can absolutely create emotional burnout. Okay. That happens all the time. You work too much, all work, no play, that kind of thing. I don't think it's a full-time disconnect. I'm not convinced of that. I don't think it's a full-time disconnect at all. I think what we have here is that opening feeling like, man, this connection makes me feel different, very different. It gives me a sense of triumph, not just for the stuff I accomplish every day, but just for being alive. You know? Whatever this connection is, speaks strongly to them, but it's the attraction's here with the Six of Wands. Okay. But more than the attraction, it says it makes me feel things. It makes me feel very alive and very in tune with my reality. But as far as I can tell, it's at the reactionary level. I don't see it being pulled through into the 3D just yet. Okay. It's very strong. It's very strong. But it doesn't seem to be interacting with you yet. And yet over here, there's that Eight of Cups. Okay, hold on. Let's see that Ace of Pentacles, please. Let's see that Ace of Pentacles. This connection makes them feel very alive, but rather the idea of it, the impression of it, because I don't see it interacting with you yet. But that doesn't mean you two don't know each other in the real world. Absolutely. That's what I'm trying to figure out here. Is this a reoccurring ace or is this brand new? Let's see that Ace of Pentacles. That's a very sharp reaction. It's almost giddy. It's that sense of, definitely the definition of you make me feel alive. Let's see that Ace of Pentacles. Seen. I feel seen. Let's see that Ace of Pentacles, please. Nine of Pentacles. There you are. Showing up on that Ace. The Hermit. Justice. Oh. Yeah, we know each other a wee bit. Yeah, we know each other. Yeah, they're reflecting on that Nine of Pentacles, which you so hardcore opened up with. This is me. The Hermit, more than healing, it's experience. You have to understand the whole premise of the Hermit being a healer is that he bases it more on experience. That means exposure. And then justice. Strong sense of balance. You don't need to rock that kind of energy for someone you just met. So again, my conclusion. We know this person. It's been a minute. I think it's been a minute, y'all. It's been a minute. It's beautiful. There's some, well, honey, I hope you're prepared to make good on that criteria because you said, I know what I would say yes to. Don't try me. I hope you're prepared to say yes. Because, yeah. Whatever this is pulls this person into a space of, this makes me feel so much and alive, seen and recognized. Something that doesn't happen in the day-to-day. Okay? In fact, their day-to-day pulls them out of their emotional selves. This connection with you pulls them into themselves sharply. It's like an appetite. And it's growing, much like my stomach and the sounds it's making. So is mine. I'm very hungry. Anyway, Nine of Pentacles, Justice. The Hermit, yeah, no, that's a renewal coin. That's a renewal. It's a renewal. It's just so strong that I couldn't help but feel that maybe it was new, especially given your hardcore criteria. And, you know, your standards are there for a reason, all right? I don't know if this is one of the things that you had to stop investing in because it made you unhappy. And it's one of the things that gave you the platform for who you are today. You made that Five of Pentacles work for you, not against you. Good. That means whatever that break is wasn't a waste of time. It really put you back in touch with yourself, your sense of intuition, and your knowledge base about what is acceptable and not acceptable. Cool. I don't know if it represents that. I don't know. But I do know this is not this is not some rando. We know this person. We know this person. And here we have what looks like a realistic opportunity to balance the scales and to heal. You are directly involved in that Ace of Pentacles. It's, as far as I can tell, offered to you at some point. But there's a lot of good implication behind it that suggests legit spiritual implication of healing and, above all, a practice sense of balancing the scales. So whatever the reaction this person has in this connection, put that aside. The legitimacy is coming forward, and this means a lot. Could this mean a lot to you? Will you join me in this space of trying to balance this thing out? I see their personal reaction, but as a King of Pentacles or a Queen of Pentacles might do, they might put that aside in the interest of this first. Okay? Healing and spiritual rebalancing between us. Okay? Okay. Eight of Pentacles, the Lovers, Eight of Cups. Now, it's the big question, is that Eight of Cups for them, does it still stand? That's the thing. I can see how this connection lifts them out of the day-to-day and into themselves. That's what's interesting. So that's how you know a powerful connection is good for you, is that it makes you feel more, not less. It enhances you more, not takes away from you. That's really the best way to define any connection, be it a Two of Cups or something as strong as the Lovers. It either makes you understand who you are or it takes away from who you are. Okay. It either makes you feel more or less. You know? Let's see the Eight of Pentacles, please. And by feel more, I mean the good things about yourself and all that good stuff. Let's see the Eight of Pentacles, please. Let's see the Eight of Pentacles. Let's see if you two knock it out. This is, you know what? Oh my God. That put me in reflection of your past several readings for, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 months. I'm seeing a Lover's connection for you that's not just in theory now. Oh. Oh, are we making progress? Oh my God, we're making progress. Yay. I tell people all the time, I cannot dictate the movements or flow or pace of a collective. You guys have to work through it as we work through it, and that's it. That's all there is to it. So I will see peaks, and I will see valleys and plateaus and everything in between. So I know I've seen a lover's connection for Scorpio for so long now, but it was always in theory or spiritual practice, but not in this. It's finally seeing it pulled through in the 3D. I'm borderline giddy. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Progress, you guys. Progress. I'm going to cry. I swear to God, it's progress. All right. Sorry. 8 of Wands. There it is, baby. Knight of Wands. 6 of Cups. I'm going to cry. I swear to God. Progress. Thank you. I'm talking to Spirit. Thank you. The alarm's about to kick off. I will pick this reading up. I know. I'm going to pick this reading up where it left off. I'll be back in just a moment. Progress, you guys. I'm legitimately excited. I'm going to cry. I can't. I have to get in the car. I'll see you in a minute. And we are back. It was a good break, too. Right at the right time. Perfect timing. And I was thinking, well, part 1 of my chauffeur duties is complete for now. Part 2 is later. I had time to think. I have a real progress report. I mean, a real progress report of the lovers for Scorpio today, and it makes me so happy. I have been seeing the floating theory of a lover's connection and drifting in and out of one's life, or the possibility of it coming back, and I've been working with that theory, and I've been trying to keep on a good spirit about it. I have. But to actually see it's here and it's showing up and it's beautiful. So we jumped off from this person's timeline of how this makes me feel personally more higher achieved than just my day-to-day constructs, which are very engaging and very preoccupying, but this calls to me specifically, this lover's connection for this King of Pentacles. And here's the good intent behind it. You were very specific about what constitutes an Ace of Pentacles you could take seriously. The forward motion of that suggests positive, healing, insightful, and balanced. This is what I can offer this, and it's beautiful, it's well-intended. But here's the response of it, showing up brilliantly in the 3D. So we've really gone off the script of theory, thank you, and into reality. It's 6 of Cups, Knight of Wands, 8 of Wands, look at that, beautiful. 8 of Pentacles. An almost equal division here with that Knight of Wands. I think to the both of you, however, not only does it feel nostalgic, it fits correctly to you both. You two feel like old souls, old friends, old souls, the whole thing, but it has the emotional context of it's here, and we're both enjoying it. We're both working through it in some way. We're both participating, and it seems to be an equal division. So there's a mutual sense of feeling good about this overall between you two. There's that natural enthusiasm, joy, possibly passion, I don't know. But rising to this feels really good. Bare minimum, if nothing else. It's lovely. Oh, talk about that for a fresher break. I need it. Had a little something to eat, so the stomach would stop making noise. Had a little coffee too, because it fits right. Just like this person. They fit just right. You know, guys, I don't know. I don't know if your experience with this has lended, like I said, to that 4 of Cups. They did have a period where they recognized an ongoing period in their life where they're emotionally detached, despite being very present, active in their day-to-day. So let's put it this way. I'm really not interested in the past histories. You two know them. But when you two want to mend ways and mend bridges and really be open to this connection and build it, give it something to work with, you both mean it, and that's all I care about. So that's it. The particulars, no doubt. We'll say some of that. Let's say the lovers. Some of the lovers, some of the lovers, some of the lovers. Oh, excuse me. Some of the lovers, please. I'm so happy I have a progress report for you on the lovers. 3 of Wands, so they are again on the split. That sense of distance or time between you two, possibly waiting. That longing for that very powerful connection. Okay? All right, let's see that, lovers, please. Oh, Devil, the Tower, and the King of Cups. Oh, well, that's a good kind of devil then. I almost feel like universe is poking me right now. Because it's something I point out all the time. The devil plus lovers equals unrequited. And it's so unrequited that it creates bad feeling between one or two people. Usually it's one person who catastrophically understands what the connection is. And usually that means the other person catastrophically does not. And in some way it becomes unrequited to the point of feeling bad. Making the self feel bad, making each other feel bad. And then it becomes unrequited. Because you can still have the strong connection, but if you don't choose it, it still stands to reason. You can both feel it, but it's still unrequited. Okay, so it's not always unrequited as in love. It's unrequited as the failure to choose it. And understanding you have choice. So the Tower suggests that any notion anyone had that this was a bad connection or a faulty one is being blown away. It's being absolutely blown away. Happily so with that Tower there. And what's left is the King of Cups, you, or just the overall feeling between you two that this feels good, not bad. So it's being chosen in all the right ways. So it's being worked through. Here's what it looks like. Very easy, presentable, manageable, more than manageable. It feels just right. Like I said, it's that dear old friend feeling, but with the excitement and energy of now. And then we've got the unrequited theory blown out the water. It no longer feels like a really strong unrequited connection that feels helpless to either person. It's activated from the heart space. Be it you, them. I'm actually saying it as you both because the Lovers once more is two. Okay? You both get punched in the heart, but in the right ways. So whatever the bad feeling was is gone. Okay? If anyone specifically had the notion that this was unrequited and it was always going to stay that way, whomever that is happily being shown otherwise. Okay? So whoever wrote this off as a bad job, this is just some patternized bullshit. It's toxic. Whoever had that strongest belief is probably the one that's most blown away. That they really concluded in their heart space, this is bad. No. But I do see that the love is being shared. Let's see that Eight of Cups. Yeah, I want to see this person's... I'm assuming that's them. They already showed me the Eight of Cups. Let's continue on. Let's see that. In case you're wondering about the chauffeur thing, by the way, guys, when you're a parent, the summertime, you're on the kids' time. And that's the way it should be. I don't argue with that. No, not at all. It's my kids' summer, not mine. I still got to work. I know that. But that also means, I'm a little bit more at her disposal. And that's the way it should be. That's the way it should be. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups. So I did part one. Now I got part two later. What's going on? Show me the Eight of Cups, please. Show me the Eight of Cups. Skating parties, pool drop-offs. Oh, okay. All right. You know how it is. You know how it is. What's going on? Show me the Eight of Cups. I'm happy to do it, though. Let's see the Eight of Cups. Let's see that Eight of Cups. I work hard, so she doesn't have to. You know what I'm saying? Let's see the Eight of Cups. The Sun. Oh, Page of Pentacles. Oh my God. Total eclipse of the heart. Whoever this person is. Oh my God. I'm half in love with them too. Oh my God. Stop. Oh, I love that. That is a total eclipse of the heart. Oh. Yeah, it's. I told you, when this person's day to day, they have a sense of emotional absenteeism. Whether or not that was the outstanding point between you two, like I said, I don't know. You would know best. I just know that in this connection with you, like I said, they have that spike that is beautiful, and they really feel like themselves, that this is for me, it's unique, and it makes me rise high into myself at the idea of being connected to it. And it's that same feeling that they're listening to that motivated, I believe them, to open the lines. It really is thoughtful, wish you well, this kind of thing. I don't think there was meant to be any more expectation than that. But with it, that willingness to communicate, open up, and exchange came huge revelations, and it's just so beautiful. Anyway, this person's not done. They're absolutely lovely. They are really lovely. I'm saying that because it's true. I read what's here, not what isn't. The Eight of Cups that they were experiencing when they're in this, they feel the unfolding of the happiness. the sun sign, and then their emperor comes out. And it's like, I need to put more into this. Yeah, you do. So good for them. I see them putting more of themselves into this, and they're choosing to. And it's lovely. It's almost like they don't know how to fully wrap themselves in this, but they want to. They really want to. The sun, the emperor, is beautiful. The page of pentacles, that's okay. It's the authentic self investing in this at the emotional level, whereas before they kind of have a record of feeling checked out. So it's almost like this person's not used to investing in their emotions, or they're rusty at it, or it's been a long time, but that stand-up feature suggests, no, this is happening. And they want to be part of it. And I love this. This is so good. I'm so happy. Yay. I actually have a real progress report for you. And you're like, criterion. So what your reaction is going to be when that communication drops, it does wish you well. You wish each other well. I don't think there's any malice in here. I don't know how long it's been since you've connected, but you both really do fit each other. There's no sense of malice or anything. It really is. I want to do the right thing. Looking back on it, I feel we have the experience here to balance this. I really do. They do. But what my favorite piece by far is that sense of illness is completely eradicated. It's gone. It's blown away. Somebody told themselves this was and it kind of made them feel better. And I understand that. This was bad. This was bullshit. And you tell yourself that sometimes to get through it. I understand. But I just don't think that's who you two really are. For whatever reason or another, this and the chance did not have a chance to develop in the way that it should have done. And it's been corrected by both sides. Surrender, release, purge. You, them. The core concept here is being to surrender. Her dress here is made out of waterfall. That sense of surrendering to the feeling or the emotion. Okay? Allowing full immersion to happen. There was that tower trying to pop out. Oh, I know. I seen it. All right. What's going on? Classic combo. I don't mean that in a mocking way. It's just I've seen it 1,000 times, so I have a little chuckle. Excuse me. I know. Hidden emotions from the masculine. Yeah. So I keep coming back to that. What we thought was unrequited. This is a bad job. It's bad. It's toxic, etc. No. This wasn't It can be unrequited, and two people feel the same way. But if somebody rejects the knowledge or the feeling, it's still unrequited. That's how that happens. That's why I'm telling you guys, I've been doing this a long time. 90% of the time, that devil over the lovers means somebody somewhere was not clicking. When somebody else was trying to. We both felt it, but we don't have the luxury of hiding ourselves from it, because then we can't embrace it, which means we're failing to choose. We fail to choose. Things like this happen. Okay, anything else in here, please? There's the storm, the unexpected, okay? And the divine masculine. Holy shit, we have a lot of masculine energy here today. Who is indeed the soulmate. I seen the soulmate. I've seen it many times, that divine masculine. Let's not screw that up, shall we? It's the masculine energy. So you could be the one who identifies this, or this is the energy that we'll be working with, working things through soon, I believe. Holy hell, that was twice. So I don't know if you believe in the word divine. I personally do. It's that sense of higher self wrapped up in the idea of I know me, or I know my worth. So again, be you male or female, you have to understand your worth and what it is that you feel in order to reach for it, obtain it, or understand that it's yours. And it's hard to do that when parts of ourselves are not open for display, or we're not in tune with them. 8 of Cups. Okay? And then I said, look at that masculine energy right there towards the end, stepping into this. So, anyway, it's very consistent. I love this, guys, so much. This is beautiful. Went over 40, whatever. For love, I'll go over whatever I damn well want. Okay, we're going to do the letters H. We have the medallion of Virgo, practical being the key word here. Oh, I saw the practicality. I did. Imaginative, sign of Cancer here. We have the big star, sign of Aquarius, the lotus flower, indication of Scorpio, of course, or the feminine energy. The zombie in reverse, coming out of that drudgery, that sense of nothing's going on, nothing has changed. And then we also have the medallion of Libra. Oh, we have a little spatula, just in case. Somebody's cooking, somebody likes to cook, profession, hobby, etc. Okay, letter H. Letter H. I don't know why that I have no thought on it. It's just for some reason I'm hesitating on the letter H. I don't know why. I don't know why. How are you doing? How's it going? I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, Scorpio honey, I hope this helped you. Put in the comments. Yay. Take care. Be well.